November 24. On the weekend, my wife and I went out to the market to shop for groceries. My wife was on her way from a colleague's wedding and I was resting at home. I was bored at home, so I was glad to go out. We were also waiting for our wedding a week away. I was curious and concerned about even the smallest detail of a wedding. In particular, I don't have many friends, so I was worried that the number of guests would be too low, and my wife was busy checking the wedding supplies and reminding payments. Since the wedding was a week away, naturally, we only talked about wedding.
근데 일주일 동안 일주일 먹을 치만 사야 되니까.
맞아. 다음 주에는 신혼여행. 방표.
What surprised me the most when I entered the market was that there were so many people in there. It is usually a crowded place, but on this day, it was especially crowded. There were so many people that it was impossible to pass by.
삼겹살에 지방이 좀 많은 것 같아.
맛있겠다.
지방이 좀 많은 것 같단 말이야.
그렇네.
이만큼은 다 지방이잖아.
지방이.
Rather than eating snack during break time, I prefer eat them with alcoholic beverage. So I tried to choose snacks that were plentiful and wouldn't get boring easily. I didn't like anything, so I didn't buy one and just came back.
전에 샀던 게 이건지 모르겠다. 아, 이거였나? 콜롬비아 뭐 주황색이긴 했는데
맞아.
색깔이 다 비슷하네.
이거보다는 이 색이었던 것 같아.
아, 오케이 오케이.
I really like coffee, but I haven't found a coffee capsule that I like yet. So every time I go to market, I try to buy a various type of capsule, and when I found one I like, I'm gonna settle on it. On this
그렇군요.
day, I thought hard about which capsule would be right for me. It
좋았습니다.
was the most serious time while shopping.
나는 산미 있고 뭔가 과일 향 이런 거는 좀 안 맞고 다크 로스트 이런 게 맛있더라.
이거 자기랑 안 맞을 것 같아. 주시.
주시 저런 거 안 맞아. 바디감이 좀
다크 초콜릿, 너티.
그런 거 좀 잘 맞을 것 같아. 산미 빼고 스모키 다크 로스트.
나는 이걸 추천하겠어.
이렇게 세 개 해보자. 옆에 딱 적혀 있네.
I drink a lot of soft drink, so I tend to buy them cheaply when I go to market.
이렇게 사주다니. 호빵을 고마워요. 팥 호빵. 오늘 산 것 중에 단연코 제일 기대되는 건 호빵이다.
세 개 중에 뭐가 좋아?
나는 야채나 피자.
Last time I came to the market, I couldn't buy hotbang because they were too expensive. My wife bought me 3 today. There were a lot of people that day, and I've never seen a line this long to check out. On the way home, I talked about the friends I had invited to the wedding. What's really interesting is that a friend who I thought would naturally congratulate me and attend my wedding was annoyed and indifferent. A friend who I didn't expect to congratulate me and said he would come to my wedding and congratulate me sincerely. While Preparing for wedding, I realized that I didn't really know how my friends felt.
좀 썰렁하다. 낮에도 썰렁하네.
집에 갈 때 이미 좋아요.
25억을 버릴 셈이야.
우린 지금 10,000원을 버리러 가는 거잖아.
맞아, 10,000원 버리고.
아니야, 이런 마음 가지면 안 돼.
어쩌란 거야.
난 돼도 자긴 안 돼.
그렇군요.
My wife and I both had really good dreams and were on our way to buy a lottery ticket. My wife dreamed of poop, and I also dreamed of poop, so I felt I would be very lucky. I already felt like I had won about 1.5 million in lottery. Actually, it felt good to take a walk on the way to buy a lottery ticket with my wife. It had been a long time since we had walked together like this around the neighborhood where we lived. I enjoyed the time working together, talking slowly around the neighborhood as the sun was setting. On weekday, I'm tired and busy, so we can't talk much after work. But we talk a lot about various things while walking. I came here to buy a lottery ticket, and it was my first time to choosing the number myself. I have bought lottery ticket a few times when I dream well, but I ask for it automatically every time. This time, I decide to choose the number I liked, and my wife and I split the numbers. I paid for two tickets of $3.50 each, for a total of $7. To be honest, I had high expectations since it was a famous lottery spot. The results were predictable. It was an ordinary day with shopping and lottery tickets, but it was a small happy day. I recharged energy to get through next week.
고기가 들어가면 좋겠는데.
고기?
고기 냄새가 나니까.
아,
카레랑 같이 먹을게.
삼겹살을 한 줄만 구울까요?